fear.
Don't look over.
It's a dream.
It's real.
If Steve's saying it's real, trust me, it's real.
Forgiveness is warm, like a tear on a cheek.
Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I am Thor, your friendly neighborhood god of thunder, and today I'm reacting to episode 10, the season finale of The Haunting of Hill House. So it has been just a great ride so far. I had heard a lot of good things about this show when I started, and then I started off and I was enjoying it, and then we hit a point, you know, when I watched episode 5, that was really what converted me over, and I understood that there was something truly special about the show, and I understood why so many people just connected to it, and was just one of those things where they're like, oh, you have to watch this. So it made sense. Episode 6 was phenomenal, and we've kind of been going really, really strong since those episodes. Not that the first episodes were bad or anything like that. I just feel like they were setting up some seriously powerful story beats and emotional moments that were happening once you got a little bit more invested in the characters and the story. So now that we're approaching the end, I kind of made most of my predictions in the last episode in episode 9, so I'm not going to go into that again here. I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what happens in this finale. I can't wait to watch. Oh, I almost forgot. If you do want to see the full unedited reaction to this video, that's up on Patreon right now. And next week's reaction, I don't know what that's going to be. There's a few different options I'm playing with at the time of recording. There's a chance that I might be reacting to Bly Manor. If I do, that's probably going to be a Patreon exclusive. So that'll probably be a show that you can access multiple episodes at a time, but that won't be released on YouTube. It'll just be on Patreon. There's also a chance there's a bunch of other horror franchises and movies that I'm really interested in and kind of want to explore. So there's a chance I might not be doing Bly Manor, just kind of depending. I might put out some polls on Patreon. I'm still kind of making up my mind and seeing where I'm going to move forward after this show. So I don't know what's going to be up for early access right now. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But thank you to everyone for your support on Patreon. And let's just get into the episode. Episode 10 of The Haunting of Hill House. Here we go. Please have a happy ending. Please have a happy ending.
This isn't working.
It could.
Wait, hold on.
If there's a pony in there, it's dead.
How is Theo in the red room?
I want to see what's in there too.
Wait, can the red room like teleport them to different places in the house? Man, what is up with the red room? Someone explain it to me. Is there a monster in there? I mean, the red room is really at the heart of this mystery as far as like what this house is. I am convinced that this house is a monstrous entity and that there's something about the house, kind of like the hotel in The Shining, that feeds upon people. But I wonder if the red room is like the heart, like the source of all the evil, or if something evil and terrible happened in the red room with like the original owners, maybe.
Slow. It's really slow.
That's the story of my life, and any time I write anything.
Eat. It's the best cure for writer's block.
Luke bought the gasoline.
Oh, honey.
We're about to go inside.
Wait, what?
You said yourself you're never going to publish it.
I do, though.
Hold on a second, though. He said Luke just bought the gasoline. Does that mean he was having some type of premonition? Was this a vision?
Reared its great head back against the sky without concession to humanity.
Oh, this is intense, man.
We lived in. Not a fit place for people or for love or for hope.
Steve's a good writer. I swear, if it's that freaky Poppy, they better kill her somehow. What? Holy. Oh my gosh, that guy's right there. Do you believe now, Steve? Do you believe now?
Fear. Jake. The willing relinquishing of reasonable patterns.
Don't look over.
But we cannot meet it halfway.
That was such an awesome moment. Like, his eyes moved slightly towards the ghost, but then he just kept his eyes on his dad.
Okay.
I like how that's the same, command the dad gave him when he was a kid and they're running out of the house. They're gonna get separated. Wait, hold on. Is this a flash forward? Like, is this after these events? He's writing them right now? Does that mean he survived? That seems too obvious. It's something else. Because if she's pregnant, like this seems like a perfect future in his mind.
And the door closed. And
Maybe she's a ghost. This is a vision in his head.
You have to say it. You gotta finally say it, Steve.
that's the problem.
I know.
The door closed, and then I can't say what happened.
He got transformed. He got transported here. This is a dream. This is a vision. They're trying to trick him.
Remember
Look at her. She doesn't look normal.
how I got out of the house?
You didn't. You're still in the house.
Anything real before you write it, Steve? The things you write about are real. Those people are real. Their feelings are real. Their pain is real. Not until you chew it up and you digest people's lives and love and loss and pain, and you eat it, Steve. And then, and only then, is it real for you.
Jeez, what a savage description for writers.
Little one.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, she's hungry. She must be an eater like her dad.
Inside, and I burst like a blister. Will you lose your mind? Like your mother?
Wait, they're stuck in here too? But wait, good for Nell showing up to help him snap out of that.
We're already paid up, and they even have room service, Luke.
These frickin' insidious ghosts, like, setting these people up, trying to ensnare them with this great dream scenario before convincing them to give in to their worst instincts.
I think it's because you're sweet on me. A little bit. And the alley rats are chewing on me right now. Little yellow teeth.
Stay strong, but I feel like even if he stays strong, she's gonna just stab him. These ghosts are just... He didn't choose to do it. You can't just take over like that. That's cheating.
Eyes.
Oh. That's cheating, though. He didn't choose to do it. Of course it's her, that frickin' Poppy ghost. Oh, great. You better be careful. No, that's a trap. Their dad's already taken over. Ah, Shirley. This is what she meant when she's saying she's not perfect.
Thank you anyway. It was nice to meet you. I enjoyed the conversation.
Is that where it ended?
That's not what you said, though. You looked at my ring.
Let's see what kind of martini it makes.
The children were screaming, and your husband just drifted out of focus.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Home and was like nothing happened. You got away with it.
I'm a good wife. Good mother. A good person. Never.
But you never told him, did you?
Oh, oh, Shirley. Don't you dare come alive. Oh, shh. Oh, I do not want to see that. Oh, what are you doing? Nell is just saving everybody. Nellie, you are the one saving this whole family.
It's a dream.
It's real.
If Steve's saying it's real, trust me, it's real. Oh, I can only imagine how bad her dream is gonna be. Someone splashed some water on her face.
Wait. Shh. Just enjoy me.
No, you need to wake up. Where's... Okay, how are they gonna defeat this entity, this spirit, though?
Oh my god.
Stop.
No, he's not actually dead. Don't even give me that. He's not actually dead. No. That's such BS. He didn't even choose to do that. He was caught up in the dream. This is just a murdering ghost. Like, how is it that powerful?
Sweetheart.
Dang, he's gone. He's dead.
Missed you so much.
Is that even the real mom? I don't think so. Oh, jeez.
Party with big boy hats and cups.
Get out of there, Luke. Maybe you still have a chance.
Seat.
Don't.
Listen to Nellie. Listen to Nellie. Come on.
Have a seat.
Don't.
Listen to your sister. Get out of there.
No, I have to get.
Please.
Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Thank goodness for Nellie.
Wouldn't have changed anything. I need you to know that. Not a heart.
No.
A stomach. Studio Theo. It was my toy room. It was a reading room for Mom. Reading room for Steve. A family room for Shirley. A treehouse. But it was
What?
always...
Did none of those rooms actually exist?
I'm like a small creature swallowed whole by a monster.
I don't know how to do this without.
There's so much I want to say to you all.
Words were in anger.
They weren't our last. Sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't answer the phone.
I'm sorry if I didn't listen, and I'm sorry.
Wouldn't have changed anything. I need you to know that. Forgiveness is warm, like a tear on a cheek. I loved you completely. And you loved me the same.
I don't even know if I want to know what the dad's been going through. Oh no.
The first was young Miss Groton. She tried not to let him in.
Stay away.
Is that really her? I think it actually is. Because she's defending him.
Oh, love. That wasn't me. That was just you.
Sir, yes, even if they die, we have to watch it all because we're parents. Let them go.
I'll be alone again.
Don't get him to agree to stay.
I will make a promise to you that
No. I knew it. He's gonna give up his life. He's gonna stay with her.
let me fix it.
I mean, what an unbelievable sacrifice. But I don't even know if this is really the mom or if this is part of the ghosts appearing in the house.
Journeys don't end. Not if you love so.
The dad's gonna go back or he's just gonna stay.
Didn't say anything to them.
He knows.
What happened?
I don't know.
Why is this happening?
No. Oh no.
Wait, hold on a second. I don't get it. Abigail's their daughter?
She barely left our house her whole life. We kept her out of the world to keep her safe.
But leave it here.
I say burn it down. I mean, seeing how all of that went down, I understand everything with the dad. And now that Steve is seeing everything that actually happened, I think that'll make him really understand why his father did what he did for all these years.
I wish you would have told me. And your sisters. And your brother. We're the best part of life. Never been prouder of anything. Take care of each other. Dad. And be kind to each other. I was so lucky to be your dad.
Are these all the people who have died in this house?
So sorry, Lee. You're scaring me.
I have something I have to tell you.
Oh, man.
Me too. But I need you to remember while I do that I love you. My best friend.
I mean, you have to know if you hear those words what you're about to be told.
Behind that wall, and I thought that wall kept us both safe, but walls don't work that way.
Really? That's a big step.
Silence lay steadily against the wood and stone of Hill House. And those who walked there walked together.
All right, so that's it. That is The Haunting of Hill House. That is the season finale. That's the end of the show. Sorry, there's just a lot to think about. I think there's a lot to process and a lot that happened in the show. This is my understanding about some of the literal things that happened in the story, and please feel free to correct me in the comments if I get anything wrong. I feel like in general the story, the literal exactly what literally happened is a little bit open-ended, so it's kind of open to some interpretation. This is how I saw it. Maybe I missed a few things. So Abigail, the girl that Luke had been seeing that whole time, was actually the ghost version of a girl who was alive the whole time. And Liv, the mother, she actually poisoned the real life version of that girl. Is that correct? And then so she ended up killing that little girl because she sneaked out of her house and just happened to come over. And Luke, who most of the time has been interacting with the future ghost version of Abigail, just like Nellie was seeing the future ghost version of herself, that night actually was interacting with the real version, and the mother actually poisoned Abigail. That's why I was a little bit confused when she was choking on the poison. I was like, oh, isn't she already a ghost? But it turns out she was actually real. At least that's how I saw it. And then the house itself was just some type of evil, cursed place that fed on the people who lived there and kind of captured them, and that's how it lived off of them, like this supernatural thing. So that's basically how I saw the literal interpretation. The one thing I would say I am a little bit confused of is when the father gave his life to get the kids out of the red room. Was that like when he was speaking to the ghost version of his wife? And I'm sorry if this is getting complicated or if no one cares about the literal happenings. I myself personally am more impressed with the symbolism and the emotions of the show. So, but I'm just going to briefly, in case there is like an exact literal explanation. So when he's speaking to the ghost version of his wife and she wanted him to stay, and she said, oh, the person that you've been talking to outside of the house, that wasn't really me. Is that the true ghost version of her? At first I didn't think so, because I'm like, why would, his real wife want him to just give up his life? But maybe it was because maybe she realized that it was time for him to have peace. So I'm a little bit unsure about that, but please feel free to let me know your theories. And if anyone has the exact answers, has watched the show, caught all the clues, or has seen interviews with Mike Flanagan and he said everything outright, please let me know. But what I really just liked was how that episode was just a great culmination of all the themes and the struggles that we've seen of the show. I think my favorite just aspect of the show in general, story-wise, was how well it used horror as a representation of the struggles in life and the unique struggles that all the kids and even the parents had to deal with, whether it was a drug addiction or building up emotional walls or having secrets. And I think some of the writing of this episode was particularly strong and kind of fleshed out that idea of these ghosts, these things that are haunting them, are like these dark corners of a person's life, their worst tendencies, or the things that they slip into when things are really hard and difficult. And the message that the father left with Steve before he walked away forever, of just be kind to each other, be there for each other, your family. I think that was done in a really good way, and just was such an awesome message without being preachy or just like, hey, everybody be nice. It had some emotional power because of, the journey that we've been through with all these characters in this whole show, and seeing the characters learn to confront their issues as opposed to hiding from them. I think that was overall just a powerful lesson, and something that I think is psychologically, as far as I know, very true. So that was, really just an aspect of the show that I thought was executed very well and was written very well. But yeah, I'm a big fan of this show. Like I said, I feel like there are plenty of theories. I kind of want to look up some videos about what other people think about. Please let me know what you think about it. I'm going to spend some time thinking about it. And I really like those types of media where it gives me things to think about, and there's a lot of deeper ideas and little hints and attention to detail in the actual filmmaking. I've been told that I missed tons and tons of ghosts in the background throughout the show. To me, this is my type of horror show, like where there's a lot more than just scares and violence and creepy things. There's a time and place for that too. That can be fun, but this, I feel like, is more the genre that I'm drawn to in the horror realm. But just great show overall. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not sure what I'm going to be reacting to next. It might be The Haunting of Bly Manor. Probably, if I do, that'll be a Patreon exclusive, just because those videos don't usually get a whole lot of views on YouTube. Might be doing some other horror movies. I reacted to Hereditary a while back. Maybe I'm going to be continuing a new series of some cool horror films. I know there's a lot of great movies in that genre, and there's plenty that I haven't seen, honestly. So, as always, if you do want to see the full unedited reaction, that's up on Patreon now. Thank you so much to everyone for supporting. And as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.